In this video we're going to be asking a very important question. Do you need to spend £210 on this shoe, or should you spend £200 on both of these shoes? What is up, value hunters, and welcome to 40 Runs. And as always, I got your back when it comes to price, because I thought about this long and hard. And I was thinking, you know what? Surely you're better off buying the Novablast 3 and the Glideride 3 instead of the Superblast. So if you don't know what the Superblast is, it's their flash new shoe. It's got no carbon plate. We've got over 40mm of stack. We've got Flight Foam Turbo, and then we've got Flight Foam Plus. We've got 2 layers, different foams. Jacquard mesh upper. An okay outsole. It's questionable. It's a bit like the Novablast. This is the TR, but it's questionable. Fits true to size, but it is £210, which is daylight robbery. And I said it in the other videos I've done on this shoe. You shouldn't be paying £210 for the shoe. And that made me think to myself, do you really need to be buying just one shoe when you can get two? So I've been a big fan of the Novablast 3. This is the TR version, okay, but basically think either whatever one suits you. But think Novablast 3 and Glideride 3. Big fan of the Novablast, of the Glideride 3, especially this year's version, because they've added the Flight Foam Blast Plus. It's just softened it up that bit. Now, but with these two shoes, they offer probably what this offers you in one shoe. Now, what is that, 40? Right, daily miles, recovery miles, easy stuff, nothing crazy, but, you know, light enough to pick it up and do a little bit of speedier work. And then you've got your long run shoe. Now, you can go super long in this shoe. This shoe itself has done a 21.5 mile long run. It is an absolute beast when it comes to doing long runs. We've got an okay outsole on it. We've got the Guidesole technology, which is all about reducing ankle movement, saving energy. Nice rockered shoe with a little plastic plate up there just to help you through. Both fit true to size, by the way, but you can get both of these shoes for under £100. So we're talking like £200 and under, and you're getting extremely good value from both of these shoes, because you can do everything you can do in this, but you can do them both here. And then you've got the option of varying up your shoes and changing them out, and you've got a little bit more specific for those long runs, a little bit more versatile for those other stuff in your training plan, what you've got to do. Do you see what I mean? And I think it's a really good point here. You know, don't necessarily waste your money just buying one shoe. Maybe you do want to just get the one shoe and that does it all. Okay, fine, that's great. But this is not worth £210. You could just get away with the Glideride 3, for example, or you could just get away with the Novablast. But I think if you're looking at £200, why not consider getting both? And that's the thing, guys. I think, yes, these shoes are hot and they come out, and, you know, I blame myself. You know, we make a big fanfare about them. This is a great shoe. There's nothing wrong with this shoe. It's fantastic. I'm going to be using it in my marathon training, but it's not worth £210. And I do think by having both of these in your rotation, you're actually going to perform probably better in terms of consistency and getting the most out of your shoes by having both of these in your rotation. Because, as I said, you can go long and you can dial in that long run with this shoe, and this is going to be able to then soak up those easy miles and whatever else you need to do during the rest of the week. Does that make any sense? So you know, you do have options. You're in and out of shoes. It's a little bit better. You're freshening up your rotation. You're not just in one shoe. You can also do a race in this as well, because I did the Chelmsford Marathon in the Glideride 1, so why not do the race in the Glideride 3? Or maybe if you've got a 10k, why not do it in the Novablast 3, which can quite comfortably do a half marathon as well. Do you see what I mean? So you've got options here, people, and they don't have to be actually limited to this, because there's so many good value shoes out there now, like last year's models, that you can get, and you can almost get a mini rotation of two shoes instead of just buying one. So my point is with this video is think about it. My personal preference is to tell you to get these two instead of this. I think that's a better shout, Novablast 3 and the Glideride. I think that's a better alternative to this and just buying this on its own. But maybe think about getting something like the Rebel 3 and the Triumph 20, which you can both get cheap now as well. And they'll do, you know, those sort of, again, longer miles, faster stuff. See where I'm going? So that's it, guys. Hopefully that helps. This is a good shoe, but it's not worth £210. Maybe think about something else, and maybe think about these two bad boys as an alternative.